Welcome and good day, everyone. Welcome back to another match for the Unofficial Amiibo Smash League Season 3, powered on the Switch 2. Before I continue, I'd like to remind everyone to support Nintendo and their affiliates, because without them, we wouldn't have the game, let alone the Amiibo that we're battling it out with today. So let's go ahead and give Nintendo and their affiliates our support. Alright, we have another tough match here today, between two characters from the Fire Emblem group. Here we have our first challenger, Marth. Now Marth is looking to gain a win today, as Marth did not win in his first match. But he's got a tough opponent, which is the rookie from the Fire Emblem group. Here he is, also looking to pick up his first win today. We have Ryu. Now, both of these characters will be battling it out on a randomly selected stage, which could give an advantage or disadvantage to one, if not both, characters in this match. Now, these characters will also each be given 4 lives to give them a better opportunity to gain victory in this match. Alright, let's go ahead and get this match underway and find out. Marth versus Ryu. Oh, looks like they are battling it out on one of the Animal Crossing stages. Alright, so this should be a pretty straightforward map. Of course, you know, some of these maps do kind of change. Uppercut by Ryu. Oh, Marth dodging that blast from Ryu, but the second one hit him. Marth is now over 100%. Now, to be that turtle right there, you know, sitting there, and then even the frog, you get front row seats for the action. Both characters over 100%. But Ryu managing to get that powerful attack, managing to knock Marth out for the first KO. But Marth picks up a stray banana peel and throws it at Ryu, knocking Ryu out. Oh, look at that. Looks like Marth had himself some more bananas. I think that came out of that tree right there. Powerful uppercut by Ryu, knocking Marth out. Oh, look! Don't look now. There is a shark in the water. Everybody definitely wants to stay away from there, because that shark will no doubt try and have himself an amiibo snack. And I don't think it will bother him which character he gets to snack on, whether it be Marth or Ryu. Now, I don't know about you guys, but you know, I'm almost, you know, I could almost say like this stage reminds me of something from the Dragon Ball universe. You know, it's almost like Master Roshi's Island. And the one with the boat, you know, kind of makes me, you know, think of Krillin, you know, how he just kind of comes in with the boat and you know, goes up to the, you know, and seeks training from the Turtle Hermit. Oh, and Ryu knocking Marth down to that final life. You know, just thinking about it, because you got this small little hut on this very small island that's out in the middle of who knows where, and you know, owned by a turtle that just, you know, I mean, you know, for anyone who's fans of the Dragon Ball universe, you know, you could probably understand where I came up with that one from. Oh, looks like the shark's back. You know, if you guys are gonna fight, you know, why don't you guys try and knock somebody into the shark? I mean, I know you guys are really cool and fighting it out and want to defeat your opponent in your own way. But, I mean, I think it would be awesome for all the viewers to see the shark devour one of the amiibos. All right, look. Okay, come on, Marth. Looks like you're trying to answer my answer. Ryu, come on. I know. He's like, I don't want to be. What are you talking about? Oh my gosh, both characters are over 100%. The right attack could knock either of them out. Yeah, now that the shark's gone, now you decide to battle over there. And Ryu with that powerful uppercut, knocking Marth up and out and gaining his first win in the competition. Now, this is only week 2, so there is still plenty of opportunity for these characters to come back and gain victory. All right, Ryu winning over Marth in this match. That match took 3 minutes and 48 seconds, with Marth only getting 1 knockout against Ryu. Now, Marth, you almost had Ryu being fed to the shark. Man, I still think that would have been a cool way for somebody to go, is if they knocked him in the water and the shark just came over and just snatched him up. But man, neither of these characters really, thought about that from the looks of it. Alright. The damage given by Marth, 243%, and the damage given by Ryu, 550%. Damage taken by Marth, 554%. The damage taken by Ryu is 246%. Now, look at this. Damage recovery. My gosh, this is the first match all season where somebody actually has damage recovery. Now, I thought the Wii Fit Trainer would have done that because the Wii Fit Trainer has an innate ability to recover damage. However, I think Marth and Ryu decided to gobble up those bananas before throwing the banana peels at each other, and that's probably what gave them the recovered damage. Marth managed to recover 6% of the damage, and the damage recovered for Ryu is 3%. I mean, even though those may be low numbers, but we seldom ever see damage recovered in any amount, whether it be large or small. So it's definitely worth noting. The peak damage for Marth is 155%. Peak damage for Ryu is 127%. The launch distance for Marth, 477 meters, and the launch distance for Ryu is 288 meters. The ground time for Marth, 66 seconds, and the ground time for Ryu is 155 seconds. The air time for Marth, 154 seconds. The air time for Ryu is 70 seconds. Now here's another stat we also don't see very often. But these two characters managed to pull it off and in the same duration. The swim time. Both Marth and Ryu had 1 second of swim time. Well, when they weren't monkeying around throwing banana peels at each other, they looked like they decided to go for a swim before they decided to join back in the battle against their opponent. All right. The hit percentage for Marth is in the low range of 20%, and Ryu in the high range of 49%. The ground attacks for Marth is 29. The ground attacks for Ryu is 66. The air attacks for Marth is 92, and the number of air attacks for Ryu is 40. The number of smash attacks for Marth is 11, and 18 smash attacks for Ryu. No grabs or throws for either characters. Hey, and guess what? No edge grabs. But then again, I don't think there was edges. I think there was just a lot of water and the occasional shark, which, I really wish the shark came in and gobbled up one of the characters. I mean, it didn't matter who. It just so that way the shark, got properly fed in that match, so that way the viewers could, have a little bit of entertainment watching that shark come up and just attack one of the characters. All right, no projectiles for Marth, 6 projectiles for Ryu. Number of items grabbed for Marth is 8, and 2 items grabbed for you. You know, we did talk about banana peels being thrown around. Yep, those definitely were used frequently. I think one of the times Marth actually threw the banana peel and hit Ryu, knocking Ryu out for the first and only time in that match. The max launch speed for Marth is 905 kilometers per hour, and the max launch speed for Ryu is 589 kilometers per hour. Now, the longest drop time for Marth is 7 seconds, and the longest drop time for Ryu is 10 seconds. Alright, another exciting match here today between Marth and Ryu, but Ryu gaining his first victory over Marth today. I'd like to remind everybody to support Nintendo and their affiliates. If you like the content, give it a nice thumbs up. Really helps us out here at and if you would like to see more content such as this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can get notified when new content is available. Also, if you decide to leave a comment, which definitely appreciate when people do, then make sure you do so in a respectful manner, so that way we can try and keep this family friendly after all, so everyone can enjoy. Thank you once again for watching, and have a wonderful day.